Coach, golf season is here with snow on the ground here, but it sounds like you've got a trip planned to start the season.
We do. We're heading out to the Phoenix area next week. We're going to play a couple colleges while we're out there and then take a couple practice rounds as well to get on some green grass.
Yeah.
Right now we're working in our golf room, working with our sky track, our putting, and just trying to get basics out of the way to be ready.
Yeah, there's just no way you can replicate being outdoors, is there?
You can't replicate it. I mean, a mat's a perfect lie every time.
Yeah.
You get on a course, you've got slope, you've got different heights of grass. Everything's different, but it'll be good getting the season started and enjoying some nice weather for once.
Have you taken teams to Arizona before?
So far we have. Year one we went to the Tucson area, and last year we went to Las Vegas. Last year we got invited by Grandview University to their event, so we went out there. And this year we decided to go back and play against the JUCOs out in Phoenix area.
Yeah. So I understand it's going to be great to be out there. What about coming back here, though? What are the courses like when you get back?
Coming back here, it honestly is not going to be a lot of change. Out in Arizona, they do an overseed, so we're playing on rye and bluegrass, things like that. So we'll come back and play on cool season grass here as well.
Right.
It's just our varying temps in North Missouri at this time of year, and who knows, it could snow when we get back.
Right, who knows? I think all the spring sports are kind of in that boat. Based on how you did this fall, what are you expecting this spring?
I expect us to continue to grow as a program. We're making strides. Each of the ladies have kind of figured out things through the course of what I've preached to them about, of how to get through a round, how to turn that score into 3 or 4 shots less, of just staying a little more focused and not throwing away shots.
Right, right. You, as you've been telling me, have sometimes a tough time coming up with some matches, some tournaments to play in. And where does the schedule stand at this point?
We're full now. It took a little while this spring. In the fall, we get to play against NAIAs, D3s, and things of that sort. But coming to springtime, most of them are playing a conference season, and every once in a while it's tough to find events. But once we come back, we're going to go to Southwestern College in Winfield, Kansas, and play out there. Then we're going to come back, and Quincy University invited us over for a D2 tournament. So that's a pretty big accomplishment there, showing that we're doing some things right.
Sure. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the people on your team. Can you introduce us to maybe who your top golfers are to start with?
Carson Hall from Oberlin, Missouri is going to lead us in the spring. She's turned into be our most consistent player right now. She's going to move on and go to Columbia College and play there. Gretchen Tharp, another sophomore, has a real good chance of being a leader as well. She posted some good numbers in the fall and is finally kind of figuring out how to put those rounds together.
Right.
And then we have Jessica Scheel. She made it to Nationals last year with Carson, struggled in the fall, but I see the competitive side of her coming out and getting things together in the spring and being ready.
Right. Depth a problem? I know you don't have a real long roster at this point, but how do you look at that issue?
Going into spring, we're going to play 5 pretty consistently. We've got another sophomore besides the 3 of those, Brooke Windler, that transferred in. She set out last year and didn't play, and is playing year 1 with us. She's out of Southern Missouri, and she's a consistent golfer for us, posts consistent numbers. And then in the spring, we're going to take Kirsten Howe out of Cameron to all of our events. It's our 5 right now. And Kirsten's improving. I look to see more growth there and try to get her on track for next year to be a leader for us.
Right. How does the postseason work for women's golf?
It varies on your region. Currently in Region 16, Metropolitan out of Kansas City is the only other team that has women's golf. So we will have a qualifier late April in the Kansas City area. We're actually going to be in Lee Summit playing at Winterstone Golf Club and play a 2-day event. And qualifying for nationals is all based upon last year's national scores. We take top 2/3 of the field and make an average cut and go from there with it, and that's our qualifying marks.
Well, we will try to stay up to date with progress they're making and wish you the best in Arizona.
Thank you very much.